Alright, so I thought I'd make this video be better than trying to explain it over text or over the phone. So yeah, almost as good as doing it in person. So here we are outside my hangar, my aircraft hangar, which is also a business, and I'm at the military base. See, there's a fighter jet. Now, just so you know, in case you didn't know, alright, here's the map. And I know that in the story mode, your map might not be completely revealed yet, and I'll explain that in a second. I'll explain to you how to unreveal the entire map. But real quick, and dude, this isn't gonna be a long video, so don't worry. But this right here is Fort Zancudo. Okay, this is the military base. Okay, and just so you know, and this, this is gonna apply for flying planes, helicopters, anything that flies. Or even if you go inside of it. If you fly over this area, or if you go in here, you will get an automatic 5-star wanted level, right? And these military guys, they will all come after you and try to shoot you down. So this is a no-fly zone, okay? The reason I'm here is because I'm online right now, and I bought this hangar right here, okay? And that gives me access to this place. So, but in the story mode, you can't do that, okay? Another place, there's 2 no-fly zones, okay? The other one is right around here. There's a prison, okay? And you'll see it when you're flying around in the air. It's right around here somewhere, right south of this runway right here, okay? And you'll know this runway because in the story, you'll see a little orange garage and like a little orange helicopter like right here. And when you're Trevor, you can go there, and that's where you're going to be able to find maybe you already found it, but just so you know, you can go here and you can get planes from this garage right here, and you can get a helicopter from a landing pad, okay? That way you don't have to get planes and helicopters from the airport. Just in case you didn't know, right here is the airport, okay? Now, getting back to what I just want to show you, I just want to show you how to fly planes, take off and land, and I want to show you how to fly helicopters, take off and land, okay? So, again, here we are, Fort Zancudo. Okay, we're gonna go in my hangar. And trust me, dude, there's plenty of shit to show you, but just for the sake of being quick, I mean, look at this, dude. Look at all these planes and, choppers I got already. This one, the cheat, if you look on the cheat sheet I gave you, there's something called the Buzzard Attack Chopper. This is what will spawn if you do that cheat. All right, and as you can see, it's got a minigun and it's got missiles, okay? And when I fly, we'll use that one, and I'll show you how to do that. The other helicopter you're probably going to be seeing a lot is this one. It's called the Frogger, okay? And this is the one that when you go to the place I just showed you, Trevor's helipad right here, that is the helicopter that is going to spawn there all the time, okay? I got the cargo bob, and then over here I got some planes, okay? Show you that shit in a second, but here, this plane you might recognize if you tried to fly a plane. This can be found in the story mode, and just so you know, all these are different colors because I painted them. The buzzard over there, that's red. That when you spawn that, it's not going to be red, it's going to be black, just so you know. Okay, so we're going to get in here and I'm going to show you. Now, the question that you were asking me, how do you turn the aircraft? Whoops. Whoops. Hold on. There. To turn the aircraft, all right, right now we're on the ground, okay? So it's just like a car where you use R2, and I hope that you know that R2 is, the right side, the back button on the top. If you look at the controller, it actually says what button is on there, right? Buttons on the top are R1, R2, L1, L2. Then you got the D-pad, which is your left thumb, okay? Those are the left down, right up buttons. And then you have your joysticks, L3, click in, R3, click in, okay? Now, right? So you want to use the gas to move the plane forward, right? And then L2 is the brake, right? I'm sure you got that. But you probably have to want to figure out how to do this, right? Okay? For that, you use R1 and L1, okay? So right now I'm holding the gas and I'm holding R1, and that turns the plane when you're on the ground. This is the only way to turn the plane when on the ground. If I use the joystick, it doesn't do anything. See, I'm using the joystick and those little fluffers are flip, whatever the fuck they're called. Wings are flapping. See that? Oh, I guess you can. Whatever. Okay. So, same thing with this way. L1, right? R1. I'm holding the gas. L1, R1. Okay. So now, what you want to do is you want to position yourself on the runway or wherever you're at. You want to give yourself plenty of room so you can take off. Okay. So line yourself up, right? And then just hold down the gas until you get up to speed. Okay, so we're going to get up to speed here. And you'll know, because you see we're kind of starting to like top out and the plane's kind of starting to move a little bit. You pull back on the joystick just like you would imagine, like they show in the movies, right? Okay, see our landing gear is still out. The joystick that you're using to fly, the left joystick, you click that in and that will put the landing gear in and out. Okay, so same thing when you want to land, you want to put that out before you land. Okay, so now we're in the air, right? And I'm using the joystick to go back and forth, but it's not turning, right? It's just wobbling back and forth. Well, this is where we use L1 and R1 again, right? So I want to go to the left, right? So I'm gonna turn the plane like this and hold L1. Now we're turning, right? But you see what's happening here? We're losing altitude, right? So what you kind of want to do, it's kind of tricky, I know, and you'll get it. It's tricky. Just know that it's not easy and it takes practice for everybody. But so what you want to do is you kind of want to, as you're turning, turn the joystick and kind of hold back on it so that you kind of pull, like turn more, right? So when we're like this, you pull back and you go up. So if I turn on my side and pull back, we're gonna, like that, right? So my suggestion to you is get in a plane, do what I just showed you, take off and just get as high as you can. All right. If you look in the bottom left at the little mini map over there, you'll see the black lines going horizontally across there. And then, right, so each mark, I'm not sure of the numbers or anything, but each mark that's how you tell how high you are, right? You show the black marker, see how the black thing is moving when I move the plane? Well, that you level up with those lines, and that shows you how high you are. See, I tried to go too high too fast. It's telling me that it's going to stall. Okay, so just get up there and get in the air and just practice kind of turning, right? Holding R1 and moving to the right, and then leveling back out, right? And the whole time, you want to be holding R2 because that's the gas. If I let go of R2, right now I'm not touching anything on the controller. See, you can kind of hear the airplane starting to die out, right? And if I hit the brake and hold it down, the engine's going to cut, right? And we're going to start to go into a nosedive, right? So, but you can start that back up, see? Okay, so got a little far away from what I wanted to do here. So actually, if you want, I have to fly back to my hangar. So if you want, you can fast forward this probably about 30 seconds to a minute. Oh yeah, something else I can show you too. I got you far enough in the story mission where every time you get into a plane or a helicopter with any character, Trevor, Michael, or Franklin, you will automatically be equipped with a parachute, okay? So, jumping out of planes, right? You want to definitely make sure you have enough distance, okay? And you want to just press triangle, just like you do when you're getting in and out of cars, okay? Press triangle, and he jumps, okay? Right? Now, you can move your character around, right? If you push forward, he goes into a dive. If you pull back, he kind of flattens out, so you fall slower. If you can turn, figure out where you want to go, right? Then you press X to pull the parachute, okay? Once you're in the parachute, same thing. You pull back if you want to kind of go farther. If you want to go down faster, you push forward. It's just like in the plane, okay? You can turn. And then if you're coming down and you want to slow down, what you want to do is, damn it, I'm too far away from my hangar. When I get close to the ground here, what you can do is you hold both L1 and R1 at the same time, and he'll do this. And you can kind of slow down so you can kind of land. You don't have to do this, but you can do that so you know where you want to land. Alright, so again, hold on, I gotta run back to the fucking thing here. Alright, so now I'm gonna get a helicopter. Show you how to do that. Helicopters are a lot easier. And if you, the Frogger, the one that I showed you, hold on a second, that will appear at his hangar, at Trevor's runway. This one, it doesn't have any weapons, but it's pretty fast though. Now this is, again, the buzzard attack helicopter. If you put in the cheat that I gave you, this will spawn right in front of you anywhere you are on the map. Okay. So, it automatically puts us in the air. So, same thing, you hit triangle, you hit triangle to get inside any vehicle, in case you didn't know, right? And you have to wait for the propeller to start up. Okay. Right, hold R2, same thing, just as the plane, to go up. Or no, it's not the same as the plane, I'm sorry. R2 is gas for the plane, but it's the same essential thing. It's gas to go up, okay? L2 makes it go down, okay? Now, with helicopters, if you just hold R2, it's not, you're just gonna go up, you're not gonna go anywhere. You have to push forward on the joystick so that the helicopter starts to move forward, okay? Now that way you can start, you gain some momentum and you'll start going a little bit faster. Now what I'm doing right now is the same thing that I showed, or just not showed you, but told you about with the planes. L1 and R1, okay? To turn the chopper like this, you hold R1. Hold on, let me stop moving here. Okay? Holding R1, holding L1, turning the other way. So you can use, now it's the same thing with the plane. You want to use those in combination with the joystick so that you can get a more accurate fly, right? So, I'm flying forward now, and now I want to turn right, and I'm holding R1 at the same time, and I turn sharper. You don't have to do that, but it makes it easier, okay? Now, coming in for a landing, what you want to do is you're coming forward, right? You want to pull back on the joystick so that it's kind of stopping itself, and then you just gradually kind of bring it down with L2. And there you go. Now, real quick, couple things, if you don't mind. If you want, you can shut it off right now, but if you want to see something really cool, hang in there for a second. Two things I want to show you really quick. I know you probably saw those jets and we're probably like, damn, yeah, I know, they're pretty sweet. This one I bought not too long ago. This one has machine gun and missiles, and it's just your everyday fighter jet. It's just like the ones you just saw taking off outside. Pretty cool, pretty fun to fly. This one I just bought. I just paid $2.6 million for it, and look at that, up the top right corner, I still got 5.8 million. Yeah, I know. Look at that, level 98 almost, dude. I've been fucking playing this game way too much. This is called the Hydra, dude. And This fucking thing, think Avengers. Think, what do they call that fucking thing? I can't remember what they call it in the Avengers, man, but they're plane, right? This thing has vertical takeoff, okay? You can, so right now I am vertically taking off, right? And I can hold down a button on the D-pad, right, and now it's in regular flight mode. And it's got, look at, dude, look at these guns. It's literally blowing up the ground. Like, holy fuck. And then I've also got missiles. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, if you spawn the buzzard, like I said, it's got missiles, and it's gonna say, you're gonna see the same thing I'm showing you right now. Missiles, and missiles with homing off, it says, and then you've got the machine gun or cannon. To switch between those, you press square, okay? So right now I've got missiles, boom, firing missiles. To fire the weapons when you're in plane or helicopter, you press X, okay? So square to change it, right? And X to fire. So I'm holding X, boom, 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 boom. Square, change to missiles, boom, boom. What homing means, let me see if I can get a wanted level here. Homing means lock on, okay? So you have the choice to either have it lock on or not lock on. So if you want to manually fire, because when you have a wanted level, if you have the lock on, it'll automatically lock on to any cop in the vicinity, dude. So that's the cool part. See, now I got a wanted level. See if I can, see now I'm flying. I can press right on the D-pad, hold it down, and now I'm in vertical fucking flight mode. And I can fly it like a helicopter. Tell me that shit ain't dope, dude. Right? And then anyway, one last thing. Let me just land this fucking thing real quick. Yeah, I just bought this, so bear with me here. Oh my god. Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta learn how to fly that. Alright, one last thing. I have been getting really lucky in the casino. There is a thing called the Lucky Wheel. And every 24 hours, I think I might have told you this already. Every 24 hours, you can go in there and you can spin it. And you can win a car, right? There's a podium car every week. They put up a new one and you have a chance to win it. 7 chances, right? I won this last weekend, right? It just looks like a pretty sweet car, right? And it's pretty fast, right? Look at this door. Does that remind you of anything? Think about it for a second. And then check this out. Vehicles. Vehicle doors. Okay. Does that look like something similar? Maybe Back to the Future, right? Watch this. Back to the Future. Fuck yeah. Look what this fucking thing does, dude. It fucking flies, dude. It's awesome. And it hovers. Like, it hovers, and then you can just go right back into drive mode. Hovers over water. And it shoots. Machine gun from the front. And you can shoot missiles out of it. It's fucking awesome, man. So, dude, you definitely got to come over and check out all the shit I got online, man. So, alright, yeah, that's it. If you got any more questions, dude, just let me know. If this video was helpful, let me know. If not, let me know that too. If this was just not helpful at all, if you're just like, what the fuck, let me know. Alright, man, I'm out. Peace.